All right, welcome back to another episode. Today's one is inspired by a chat Sandra recently did with her clients on a call. And when she brought it forward to me, I was like, fuck yeah, I love this topic. I actually did a call maybe about 3 years ago and I was like, I actually think I still have some of my notes that I spoke out on this. And I was like, this is going to be great because all of you girls, I think even us, we have moments like this too.
Oh, absolutely.
Body image.
Body image
Body
and food
image.
noise, relationship with food.
Relationship with food.
Yeah, I feel like they go kind of hand in hand together.
They do because a lot of people, how they perceive their body image dictates their eating behaviors.
Exactly right.
And they almost
And
like
vice versa.
it's a reactive, it's impulsive, and they're reacting out of an emotional response with food.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of women are suffering in silence when it comes to these topics. And it's so big in the fitness space as well because most women are getting into the gym because they want to change their body. So a lot of us have those underlying body image issues and sometimes food issues that we don't even realize. Like when I was doing my coaching call, I had clients message me afterwards saying, I never even realized I was feeling that way. And I never realized that that's not normal because I've just always been that way. So I think it's time. It's time that we dive deep into this.
I think so because look, at the end of the day, everybody has a body image, whether it's like a negative or it's a positive one. And look, the thing with body image is it does play a huge part in one's motivation. It also, a lot of the time in this day and age, it's going to be influenced a lot by social media.
I've got a big topic about social media here.
Yeah. And, you know, the thing is like the way you perceive your body and it's quite important because your thoughts and feelings surrounding how you do perceive your body is going to dictate how you respond.
It's going to influence how you show up.
Yeah.
If you're moving from a reactive emotional state all the time.
Yeah. And look, the thing with body image is the one thing I always like to say is body image, body image is not negative body image. It's not a body issue. It's a perception and outlook issue.
Oh, yeah. It's what's going on in here.
Yeah. And a lot of people think the only way to fix their body image issues is to change the body.
I literally said that on call. I said, you could wake up with your perfect dream physique tomorrow. If you haven't worked on what's going on in your mind, you're going to find something wrong with it.
Your perception is everything. Yeah. And it's like that time I said on one of our recent podcasts that when I was peak bulk, I didn't think I was that chunky. You know what I mean? But then when I got shredded and I look back, I'm like, whoa,
literally,
gorilla.
same, yeah.
Because of the perception. But with that perception, I had awareness. I know I am very shredded. So, of course, that's going to look very big to me.
Yeah.
Is that mean that I should be acting out a way, oh, my God, like I was so big, I never want to be that way again?
Yeah.
No, it's just purely the warped perception that comes with it.
Yeah.
Right?
100%.
We all get used to seeing something, our own bodies every single fucking day.
Yep.
That we can almost then attach to maybe how we once did look.
Yeah.
And that's where, again, external validation, people making comments, this also taps into things too, impacting eating behaviors. And I don't know about you, but besides outside an athlete, like me telling my athletes if they're in condition or not, and that like from a coaching standpoint, I'm never going to make a comment on someone's body.
No. Yeah, fuck no.
No. Unsolicited comments here all the time.
You don't know how they're going to perceive that.
Yeah, like going to, you know, it happens a lot in family gatherings.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God, you've lost so much weight. Wow, you look so good. Yeah, but this person has been losing weight in a very unhealthy fucking way.
Yeah.
And you're actually complimenting and enabling their disordered eating patterns.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the social media element, how do you believe that has influenced body image for a lot of women today?
I think a lot of women don't realize how truly fake social media actually is. And women are comparing themselves to these creators where one, angles and lighting makes a big fucking difference. I could go in one corner of the gym and I look lean and jacked and shredded. I go in the other corner and it's all gone. Where you're taking your photos, you're posing your lighting, how you're editing your photos, like you would be so surprised. Photoshop is very common. Things like surgery, there are literally creators with BBLs selling glute programs. Like you don't know if the person that you're looking at even actually looks like that. PEDs as well, nothing wrong with it, but people aren't sharing it. You are comparing your normal fucking Tuesday morning body to someone's like highlight reel. And everything is so perfectly curated, you're only seeing what they want you to see. So I think that is where so many women are getting stuck. One, they have unrealistic expectations of what a normal body actually looks like, unrealistic expectations of how long it takes to get a body, because this chick with the big glutes is selling her 8-week fucking booty program.
BBL.
Yeah, she's got a BBL. It's just, it's warping our perception of what's normal and what's possible and what we should actually look like.
That's where I love transparency as well. Like, I have nothing wrong if people want to go get a BBL or if people want to go and get anything cosmetically done, really,
Yeah,
to change their body.
exactly.
But I think transparency, especially if you're someone in a spotlight, you know, you have a lot of followers, a lot of them maybe young females too.
Yeah.
I think transparency is everything. And I think it's really great when I see that on social media, where you see chicks, they're like, yeah, I have had a tummy tuck, or I have had a facelift, or I have had this done.
Yeah.
I love that transparency
Me
because
too.
at least you
Respect.
are setting an expectation to, like, hey guys, I spend a lot of money to look this way, like to have this way. This is not done through the gym, or, you know, you can't buy my 8-week program. This is what's going to give you that,
there's
right?
a girl on TikTok that's very open about
She
all that.
like
I have so much respect for
quite
her.
slim,
Yeah.
young, has dark
Yep.
hair. Yeah,
That's her.
she comes to mind as well. I've seen her pop off a lot because
She's so open about it. And
so
I
open
respect
about
that.
it. And that's how she likes to look. That's the appearance she likes. And I think you need to be comfortable in your own body, but do not try and set a standard that this is natural, this is achievable.
Yeah.
And it doesn't just come into the gym body image, right? It comes down to all the cosmetic things, lips and, you know, skin, like everything, right? So I think transparency does go a really long way. So we're almost setting realistic expectations.
And I literally say to my clients, like, if you have a girl that every time she posts, you see her post and it kind of like makes you feel worse about yourself, unfollow. Like, why are you still following her? Or mute, like, if it's your fucking friend or something, like, mute her. Don't keep this shit. Like, you wake up and the first thing that you do is go on your phone. Before you go to sleep, the last thing that you do is go on your phone. Like, you are flooding your brain with photos of women that make you feel shit about yourself. So obviously you're going to wake up and you're going to feel fucking shit about yourself.
Yeah, I think that's a big thing. I say that to a lot of clients. I have a few young clients, some that are like around the 20s. I think this is a really common age. And, you know, they'll be honest that they're, you know, I just want to look like this person. And I'll even put myself, I'm like, have you ever looked at my physique? Just like out of curiosity, like, I'd love to look like that. I'm like, cool. Okay. When I was your age, I just was not looking like this.
Yeah.
Like I've been trained for 10 years. I need you to know this. I've been trained for 10 years. I am someone that meticulously works so hard to fit a criteria for a bodybuilding division, right? Meticulously. My life revolves around it because I love it. It's not to look that way because I have some internal issues, right? It's for a sport. So again, expectations. And I'm like, you will take the joy out of your own journey. You're going to look back and take the joy out of this. So having, we can all have things that we want to work on with our body. I don't think that's an issue at all. I think the thing is like having a body appreciation while still potentially want to work on things about yourself. I think that's really important. You cannot hate your way into what maybe you want to look like someone online. But again, with the transparency element as well, being a bodybuilding athlete, I liked, and I always have, like to show not just me when I'm shredded, but when I'm in my bigger seasons. I'm not going to hide away of posting my lean physique when I'm dick skin shredded because I fucking worked hard to look like that and it's for me. But I'm also not only going to show that and think, people must expect me to look like. Well, no, because one, that's not leading by example either. And it's actually not embracing healthy. When I post those physiques, I'm not trying to sign you up to look like me. I'm posting because look at my work ethic. This was hard. When I want to promote me when I've got my period, when I've got my energy levels back and I'm strong as fuck in the gym and I'm feeling happy and I'm full of beans. Like, that's a part I want to embrace for women to show up as. And I love that about when I see that with a coach or an athlete. They don't just show them when they're shredded.
You can't preach health and strength and only show your fucking prep photos.
Yeah.
I love that you said body appreciation because that reminds me, like, there's going to be some parts of you that you cannot change. Like, I don't know, things like hip dips or fucking.
I'll always have hip dips.
How
it's my
long
structure.
your legs are. Like, girls on TikTok are talking about like they're starting to shave their fucking bottom rib to have like smaller rib cage. Like, It's fucked, bro.
I'm like, fucking hate my rib flare next minute.
And like there's gonna be some parts of you that you can't change, and you don't have to like love it, but you have to accept it. You have to embrace it. Because you can't, but like Amanda said, you can't hate yourself into change, especially if it's something that you cannot fucking change. Like focus on the things that you can control. And we're not going to sit here and be like toxic body positivity. Oh, you have to love every part of you. Because it's not fucking realistic. You're always
can I say I hate the body positivity movement?
Yeah,
because
bro,
people take,
same.
no, it's not what it should be. People take the fucking piss.
I agree.
These are people that literally can barely fucking walk.
Yeah, bro, I 100% agree.
Like probably have their arteries clogged.
Yeah, it's not healthy.
That's
it's
like
not healthy.
you're enabling people to be obese.
Yeah, like
obesity.
What we're talking about is
health,
body positivity.
Yeah, this is body positivity.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that.
That is like, it drives me fucking crazy. Did you see the YouTube thing with the lady who used to be a coach on The Biggest Loser debate all these body positivity movements?
Bro,
fuck
she's
me.
a fucking weapon.
She
bro.
fucking, but bring up some valid points, man. Not gone too deep on that, but it just made me realize how fucking
she's always been cutthroat as fuck.
Good on it, because I couldn't believe how fucked and far that movement went in the wrong direction.
Oh yeah.
Like,
absolutely.
It blows me away.
Yeah, it's nuts.
It's
still
not
big on like TikTok. Like I still see it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like what I eat in a day as a girl who doesn't like
what I
care
eat
about.
in a day is a fatty. Have you seen that? I see that all the time.
That's what I was gonna say, but I held back.
Yeah, man. And I'm like, what the fuck is
doesn't hold back.
Why is this coming up in my feed?
Bro, it's fucked. It's like literally like 7,000 calories worth
That's
of food,
so
bro.
fucked up.
It's fucking crazy.
It's some crazy shit online, man.
Yeah, it's
be careful what you're scrolling.
Yeah, so that's not the body positivity we're talking about here.
But that it's funny you say that, because like so many people will go, body goals, but there are some things about me throughout my whole life that I have not loved.
Yeah, but we've all got it. But you accept it.
I've learned to have acceptance.
You embrace it.
And then I learned to focus on what are some great things about myself that I love.
Yes.
And I'll be honest, I've always said it. I hate my long fucking torso. I hate it.
Really?
I hate it for my front pose, my fucking top rib. I hate that my butt sits so far down on my body. And
Never
Paul calls me
noticed.
low rider because he's like low rider. I'm like, leave my butt alone. It sits so far down. But with clothes on, you can't tell, you know. Or when I'm arched in a back pose, you can't tell because it's sitting up here when it's usually down here.
Yeah.
But like, again, posing, smoke and mirrors, baby. And I think what I learned to do is, okay, this is what I have about myself. But also, I dress the way that makes me feel good. I wear clothes that suit my structure.
I love that you said that.
When I pose on stage, I pick poses that suit my body. That's one thing I've learned about being a posing coach. I can't pose everyone with the same poses because everyone's different, and I need to bring up what their strengths are. So again, posing almost weirdly made me have greater body acceptance and appreciation, because I see how my body looks standing just unposed. And then I pose, I'm like, I've seen my physique in a whole new light.
Strengths and weaknesses.
And I'll never, ever forget my first posing lesson when I was 18. And I got myself in this first pose. It was, I had my lats out, you know, and I was like, I almost wanted to cry. I've never seen my physique in a light like that. I was like, this is so cool.
Yeah, it is cool, isn't it?
And I think posing made me learn to have better body appreciation.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing with posing. It's like, it's actually a beautiful thing. And everyone's like, you're so confident when you take photos and stuff. I'm like, well, yeah, I learned how to make my physique look good. And how I look, I'm like, yeah, it looks sick in that angle.
Yeah.
And I think that's a great thing.
Absolutely.
I think it's a great thing. I think whether you're bodybuilder, I actually have some posing clients don't want to step on stage. They're like, I actually just pose them and teach a bit of FMG type stuff.
Oh, cool.
So when they do photos and stuff, they feel confident. They take their gym selfies and things like that.
I love
it. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Like,
Yeah.
if I can make you feel more confident and like when you like make you want to get the photo, not make you hide away from the photo.
Yeah.
You know, it's a beautiful thing.
I love that you mentioned clothes as well, because I think it's so important to wear clothes that fit your
Oh,
body.
everyone's trying to like, I need to fit in the size 6.
Yeah, it's like how women get hung up on the number on the scale. They get hung up on they get hung up on clothes sizes.
Yeah.
It's like, I can't be a size 10, I have to be a size 8.
Have to be.
So you're wearing shit that's too tight and gives you fucking muffin top, and then you feel worse.
This was made for a chick with no ass.
Like, bro, I walk into one shop, I'm an 8. I walk into another shop, I'm a 10. I go to Europe, I'm a fucking extra large.
Yes.
Like, who gives a fuck? Like, wear what makes you feel good and wear what fits your body. It's just a number, just like the number on the scale.
Yeah.
Don't get me started on that one. Like, it's going to fluctuate. every day or every store. Like it's let go of numbers and focus on what makes you feel good.
Yeah. And look, if I was, giving someone strategies, and you might have a list of your own in like, okay, we can analyze when maybe we do have poor body image, and we can probably see that because this is probably also how you probably know you have poor body image too. You feel the need to always check your body in the mirror. Like you can't go past a reflection without always looking how you look.
Mm-hmm.
You weigh yourself after every meal, or
don't do that. Don't weigh yourself at the end of the day.
Yeah, please don't do that. Or if you jump on the scale and you see the number go up, you make an impulsive decision to restrict your food.
It affects your mood for the whole day.
Yeah, your worth. Like this is when you have poor body image, okay? These are the signs. So how can you work on them? I think one, first of all, making sure whatever goal you're pursuing, it actually aligns with your values, that you're not trying to chase a body because you follow a bunch of skinny influencers or just only bodybuilders that post them shredded. So this is your whole Instagram. That's your perception of a normal, healthy body when half these people probably don't have their period.
Go to a shopping center and look around.
Go look at normal people. Go
at the
pop.
average person.
Yes.
Like if you train consistently, you probably already look better than the average person.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you're living in a world of bodybuilders and social media, and like we said, lighting, PEDs, all these things. That's not actually that's what maybe like we're probably like in the fucking 5% of the world. Or
they're tiny, we're a very small percentage.
It's a very small percentage.
To us, because obviously my clients are bodybuilders. I go to bodybuilding shows. A lot of my friends are bodybuilders. So
that's your world.
So to me, like everyone's like, but I know for a fact I'm just part of that small fucking population.
Yeah, you go to a shopping center and you're probably the most fucking jacked person there.
Yeah, I do I'll walk and I see eyes on me and I'm like, and I expect it because I'm like, I look like a cartoon character cunt. Like, I've got fucking veins popping out my fucking shoulder
because it's not normal.
Yeah, especially in prep. I'm like, I know
the looks I got in prep. People probably thought I was like fucking. I'm like, people either think I'm on crack or like.
I said to Paul once, I was like, oh no, I've got the crack jaw. I was like, fuck, I don't like this. But it's pretty nuts. So remember that it's a very small percentage of people.
Yeah.
So again, making sure, whatever you're pursuing, it's not surface level, that it actually aligns with you and who you want to be. And like Bianca said actually at Beyond the Physique, by actually putting your worth and into how strong you can be in performance and how are you showing up in the gym, what are you achieving, become that gym body. That can bring greater body appreciation because you're not looking at how your body looks. You're appreciating what your body can do.
Yeah,
it can do the pull up. It can squat 100 kilos. It can,
and then the looks come with that.
It does, man.
Yeah, the looks
you ain't seen a 100-kilo squat from someone with no muscle.
Yeah,
it's not coming.
100%.
Like, so if you focus on how strong you can get, your physique is going to reflect that, no doubt, because you're going to have to eat in alignment to get stronger. You're going to have to show up to the gym and push hard and gee yourself up to get onto that fucking bar.
Yeah, exactly right.
It's the identity, right?
Yeah, 100%.
So I think aligning it and then as well, like reducing the amount of importance that you're placing on your physical appearance.
Yeah,
like,
that's a big one. Or the number on the scale.
The number on the scale, like reflecting, asking yourself the hard questions. Like, again, I always like say to people, with what you say to yourself, would you say it to your best mate? Like,
I was going to say one strategy that really helped me was actually giving my inner critic a name so I can separate it from myself, because then every single time that nasty, mean little voice in your head comes up, you've separated from who you are and you know it's not you. I did this a long time ago. I named mine bitch. So every time I'd have like a nasty thought, I'd be like, that's not me. That's just my inner bitch.
Yeah.
Like, shut up. And it's almost like it's like rewiring your brain, because then you're going to start replacing negative thoughts with positive ones. And then your brain is going to start always looking for the positives. So for example, let's say you go shopping and you try on a fucking skirt and you think, oh, I hate the way my legs look in this. Catch that thought and replace it with like, okay, but my makeup looks good today. Face card, I look good. I look pretty. Like the more that you train your brain to do that, the more it's just going to happen automatically. And you're separating that mean inner critic from who you actually are and what's actually true.
It's literally retraining your brain. It's kind of like practicing gratitude. Like we all have a negative bias. We all always look for the fucking negative things that happen in our life, and that's how we become a victim.
Yeah.
So we learn to not actually appreciate the good shit that's in front of us. When you practice gratitude, you start training your brain.
Yeah, I've started doing gratitude again.
I love it.
It makes such a big difference. It makes you a positive person.
It makes you a positive person. No one likes being around a Sally fucking fucking hell.
It sounds like my clients always roll their fucking eyes if I tell them to like go write down 3 things they're grateful for, but it fucking works. There's science behind it. Like it's not woo-woo. Like it's actually been shown in research.
Bro, this is so funny. So like after the event on the weekend, I was really tired because I think because my body was like pouring so much into that event. And then it's like a prep once it's done, you're like,
Yeah.
Anyway, the whole
All the
week I'm saying to
dopamine.
Paul, I'm like, I'm so tired. I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, I'm exhausted. I'm like, and then I'm like to myself, I'm like, fuck, complain some more, cunt. Like, are you fuck? I said, Paul, I was like, fuck, I'm whinging, aren't I? Like,
Yeah.
I was like, how about I just fucking did a sick event? Like, do you know what I mean? I know.
Perception.
Perception.
Yeah.
I was just like, no, I'm so tired. Shut up, cunt. Everyone's tired. Get on with it.
Literally, I have a client who did this really well. She lives in the US actually.
Yeah.
She's Aussie, but she lives in the US for work. And she travels all the time. She travels like every 2 weeks all around US. And she was always feeling really down because obviously it would throw out her routine. Every time she'd get into a good routine, she'd have to travel and go somewhere else. And she was viewing it from such a negative lens that some weeks she could only hit the gym once or twice. And we changed that perspective. Like, how about we start viewing this as a fun way to try different gyms all around the country? And even just that little perspective shift, she's like, oh, I'm in this gym today. Now I'm in this gym today. Like, this is sick. I'm trying all these different machines and stuff. Now she's enjoying it. She's turned it into like an activity. And just that perception shift, now all of her check-ins have been so much more positive the last few weeks.
It's huge.
It really is.
It allows you to appreciate things in the moment rather than taking away from being present because you're always thinking about the future and what you don't have.
Yeah, the future or the past.
Yeah, like start focusing on what you do have
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, you still can't take away from what you don't have, right? The only thing that's you're robbing yourself more is fulfillment and actual gratitude.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the same with your body. If you're only ever focusing on what you don't have, you're training your body to always focus on that because even when you do get those things, it doesn't matter. You've trained yourself. I only focus on what I don't have.
Yeah.
Never going to be happy.
Yeah.
So this is where we're saying you can hate your body as much as you want. You can keep reacting from the number on the scale and, being essentially making yourself feel even more insecure. But until you start working on the mind here, you're never going to be happy.
No,
you
100%.
can build the shoulders, you can
hit
build
your
the
goal
bum.
and you'll still feel not
Yeah.
satisfied.
And to be honest, I actually don't think you're ever going to get those things with your body until you change your perception because you're acting out of emotion more than likely if you have these body image issues, meaning you're probably always going back to the crash diets. You're always going back to the binge restrict cycle because you can't sustain it. You're always going to do more in the gym, meaning your performance is going to lack, so you're never building muscle. You're actually causing a detriment of ever achieving those things that you say you want about your body anyway.
Yeah.
So the thing to do is not do more. It's not to I just got to hate my body. You got to start appreciating it. You got to
like Taylor said on the last podcast, if you don't work on the inner work, it's going to reflect on your physique.
It seriously does. And it's like, what is your fuel? Right?
Yeah.
It's like what I spoke about Beyond the Physique.
That's good.
Right? Sometimes negative fuel source, whether it's a point to prove, or it's a survival instinct, or it's from a emotion of rage, or this happened to me when I was young, or whatever it is.
Yeah, that's very much how I got into the gym. It was a fuck you to everyone.
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot of the time people will start these goals from a negative fuel source, which is great. It's actually can be quite a powerful fuel source. Can really get things fucking going.
Yeah.
But in order for you to actually have longevity, greater fulfillment, happiness, hopefully throughout going through the process, you actually learn to switch gears with that fuel source and find one that's actually more positive, that makes you more happy and excited, more present in how you show up, not out of I've got to prove myself or fuck this person what they said or I want to look like her, I want to
that will get old.
It will get old and it gets tiring, it gets exhausting.
100%.
And it honestly, when you shift gears to a more positive fuel source from your self-belief, for your love for the gym, for I appreciate what my body does, I want to be stronger, I want to feel healthy, I want good sleep, I want a healthy libido to fuck my partner every night, whatever it is, you need to have that thing that's going to carry you and make you a happy person on a daily basis.
Yeah, 100%. Couldn't have said that better myself.
Yeah.
I think we should move on to food. Have we got much time?
We can do another 6 minutes.
Alright. How would you define a unhealthy and a healthy relationship with food? Just like rapid fire.
Okay, so first thing that comes to mind, if you can't go out for a normal social meal without stressing and actually being able to enjoy it, that's a fucking red flag right there.
Yep.
And you probably shouldn't even do something like a fat loss phase, because
No.
if you go do a fat loss phase, it's actually going to worsen these
You're
things.
pouring fuel on the fire.
Yeah, and that's another thing. You got to fix these issues first before going into something like, if people think they need to do a bodybuilding prep to fix their relationship with food. Like, it's
don't do
going to
that.
get way more unhinged, babe.
You'll fucking die.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing, like, if you don't view food as fuel, like if you don't actually see it as fuel, as a way that's going to make you stronger, energized, like you see it as a way of like, it always just comes back to starving, like,
Yeah,
you
or
know,
something that you need to control.
yeah, something that you always, yeah, you know what I mean?
Under eating, overeating cycles.
Yes, yeah.
Guilt that comes with food.
Guilt, yeah.
If it takes up a lot of noise in your head,
Noise.
like you shouldn't be going through the day thinking about fucking food all day.
24/7.
Yeah.
And look, food noise is not a bad thing. Like, everyone thinks like, oh my God, I got a bit of food noise, jump on Redder. No, you actually need food noise, because your food noise is what actually keeps you alive, right? It
Yeah.
reminds you to eat. Like, I got to eat this
It's a
time.
survival mechanism.
Everyone's like, food noise bad. Too much of anything's bad.
Exactly.
Right?
Mhm.
So I think having a healthy amount of food noise, not feeling need to say no to things out of fear of getting fat or blowing up.
Yeah.
Like, if you're saying no because you actually just don't feel like it, or maybe, upset your tummy,
Yeah.
fair. But if it's a fear, like if you're fearful, that's an issue right there. Yeah.
100%. I think one of the best strategies to kind of combat this, and this might not work for everyone, but it's fucking exposure therapy. Like, you have to collect evidence that if you eat that meal, nothing bad is going to happen.
I agree.
Sometimes I'll get clients, if a client comes to me and they have fear around weighing themselves, I'll get them to weigh themselves every day. For the first week, they're like, this is fucked. My weight's changing every day. And I'm like, yeah, it's normal.
I do that. I do that with clients to better their relationship.
Exactly.
Because I need them to see how much their scale weight changed.
Exactly.
And I actually say to them,
it works.
I don't give a fuck what you wake up on one day. I take the averages when I'm making decisions about calories and shit like that.
Yeah.
I don't give a I don't even check what you woke up that day. My app calculates your average.
Yeah,
I go by your
same.
average. I make decisions on your average.
Yeah.
Because whether you get your period, you're stressed, you haven't taken a shit, I don't know.
Exactly.
Like, I don't care. Like,
And
leave us your joke.
They'll see that no matter how perfect their training and nutrition is, the scale is going to fluctuate anyway.
Evidence makes you not put so much value and worth into it.
It's collecting evidence. Yeah. So by week 2, they're like, oh, like no matter what I do, the scale is going to change. So it kind of helps you detach from that.
It's like reattach to detach.
Yeah. And it goes the same for like social meals and stuff. Like, maybe if it causes you a bit of anxiety, force yourself to do it. Like, step out of your comfort zone just to see that the world keeps spinning.
I literally
nothing bad's going to happen.
I literally set social meals as a protocol. So especially
My girls, yeah,
for
me
example,
too.
like if I have an athlete coming out post-show, in their recovery phase, I want them, especially if they're fearful of going to eat out, I'll be like, okay, this is a protocol. Because if you don't say it's a protocol, they're not going to. They love ticking shit, right?
Yeah.
They got to tick this protocol. So I'm like, okay, I want you to go out, have a social meal
every week,
and I want you to be able to go in, enjoy what you want to have, and just stop when you're full. Don't think you need to eat everything in sight. I want you to focus on being present. Like, actually, who are you with? Enjoy it. And if you are full, that you have the power to say, the waiter, I'm done, can you take it away?
Yeah.
That you are in control, like build a bit of evidence that you're in control there.
It's all evidence. It's collecting evidence that nothing bad is going to happen. You're not going to fucking gain 10 kilos because you went out for one meal.
Yeah. And that's the thing I say as well. Like, especially if people, let's say someone did, like they have a lot of weight. They got fat, right? They got overweight. It would have taken a lot of repetition of poor eating behaviors, lack of movement to get you there.
Yeah.
Right? It's a long time. And it's like same when we go to lose weight, it's a lot of repetition in the gym, moving our body, eating in alignment, monitoring intake, things like that to get there.
Yeah.
It's not one meal or one training session got you there, and it's not one bad day of being a couch potato got you there.
Yeah,
It's
100%.
It's repetition. It's
Yeah.
repetition.
Mhm.
So, if you're having that fear factor of one meal, your best friend's birthday or wedding or whatever, and you're fearing that, there's a lot of inner work to be done there.
You should explore where that's coming from as well, because
Where's this belief?
you picked up that belief somewhere in your life.
Mm.
It's like how parents will make their kids finish their plates when they're little. They grow up thinking that they have to finish their plate. They
That was
can't
me.
stop eating when they're full.
I
Yeah.
did. I went through my adult teenage years, and I would always eat what was on my plate.
Even if you're full, you
Yeah.
have to finish your plate.
I had to eat these food as a kid. Well, a lot of it, I love my granddad, not to speak ill on him because he was literally the best person in my fucking life. But he grew up in World War II in Austria. So, and his whole household and his mum and dad got blown up in the bombs in World War II in Austria.
God.
He actually survived in the crate, and crazy, wild story. I could write a book on my granddad's life. I'm so glad I got told it and I know it.
Yeah.
And so back in those war times in Austria, food was very if you got food on your plate that day, it was very like blessing,
Same as my parents.
Yep, grew up poor, was working in a bakery at the age of 13, food was just so precious. You wouldn't just get it. You'd have to fight for it and find it.
Yeah.
So growing up, especially with him, we were never allowed to not finish what was on our plate. He's like, you be grateful. You don't know how lucky you are. So it came from a different place and, just different time.
Yeah, it's not always ill intention.
Yeah, it was never ill intention. And that's why I can't speak ill on him for that.
Yeah, exactly right.
But they did have a thing where I'm like,
it does.
It makes you believe that no food, you're so lucky, you must eat it all.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I had the same experience. My parents came here from the war in Bosnia.
There you go.
I still see it in my dad today that my dad, if something's expired, he'll fucking eat it.
Yeah.
So
it's about to go. We're better for it goes.
We have to eat it and have to finish it today.
Can't
instead of
waste
just throwing
food.
it out. Yeah, because he had no food.
And that's a belief.
It's a belief.
It's a
yeah,
belief.
I still see it in him today.
Yeah, and challenging beliefs is hard, And I will have to say to clients as well, again, you need to create that belief that you can waste food and nothing bad happens.
Exactly.
Nothing bad happens. So
you gotta find where it comes from to break it.
And I think a lot of it, it's not that you're not eating in a calorie deficit. It's that every time you go out to a restaurant, okay, so this is another one. This isn't about overeating, but when I went through a phase in my life before I got into gym and everything where I am now, whenever I go eat out at a restaurant, my inner dialogue was the dirtiest thing. What is the most dirtiest Parma, chips, greasy burger, fucking this is the time to eat something naughty, yeah? Because I perceive food
one opportunity.
Yeah, I'm let's fucking get it, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And it was never actually what my body felt like. It was just all right, it's
you
time
have to make the most of the opportunity.
Yes.
Yeah, I get that.
That's what it was. And I think it also came from a place growing up poor. We never really went out for meals and things like that. So whenever we did, it was always we can get the chips, we can get the Parma. So that was just always what I was used to.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got in my adult life and I was like, I actually can, order the salad because I actually feel like salad. I actually can order the chicken curry. I can order what I actually feel like and what my body wants.
Yeah,
not
100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can relate to that so much.
So that was a belief. And now, I don't crave any of those foods anyway because I like good digestion. I hate feeling sluggish and blech,
yeah, literally.
That's not to say I don't ever have them, but it's just not a frequency for me.
Yeah, it doesn't make you feel good.
And the way I see it is the food's never going anywhere. I can go out for lunch whenever the fuck I want. I can go, or if I truly want something, I can fucking have it.
Yeah.
So I think as well, when you truly believe that nothing is off the table, you don't put such a fear of I'm never going to have it again. I'm going to make the most of it,
Yeah. That's like Stu and I go out for a meal every week.
Yeah. I love my Friday night grill.
We go out for a meal every single week. And even that, just it's exposure therapy. Over time, that has taught me that I don't have to put it on a pedestal. It's not this big, crazy, exciting event. It's just a fucking meal out. I just have a neutral
It's not that deep.
I look forward to it at the end. Yeah, exactly. It's not that deep. I look forward to it at the end of the week, but I'm not thinking all week, should I cut my calories? Should I cut my calories the next day? What am I going to order? I'm going to look at the menu. What's the
calorie
lowest
banking? Got a calorie bank every time.
It's just I'm going to have my meal and then I'm going to eat my normal meal the next day.
That was one of the most retarded things I did as a young coach. And I'm just she was and this is what I mean, coaches don't realize they're disordered themselves. 100% I was disordered as a young coach. I
Same.
thought calorie tracking was be and all, and that, yep, you need a calorie bank every time you eat out. I generally thought that when I was like 18, 19.
Bro, I was so disordered.
So, yeah, and I'm like, is it, you know
like,
what
I
I
can
mean?
look back now and
I'm
laugh
like,
because I was so oblivious as
so
well. Like, I didn't
oblivious.
realize.
Yeah. Like, now imagine, I can't remember the last time I told a client to calorie bank.
Yeah.
Because and again, there's a time, it's a tool. There's a time and a place.
I was about to say, I use it as a tool, but not for every client.
There's a time and a place
Only
because
specific clients.
some clients that have great awareness with food and calories,
exactly.
you know, and maybe we're actually working towards a time-dependent goal, but there's a special event or whatever,
Exactly.
100%. But then there's some clients that it enables all or nothing. It enables binge. It enables, I've got 3,000 calories to be a fuckwit on the weekend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or that they can overeat every week and then they'll just make up for it.
That's not healthy, bro. Instead, let me teach you how to make decisions in alignment that you can enjoy social meals, but not be a complete fuckwit and a couch potato the next day because you're hungover.
Yeah, exactly right.
Anyway, that's another podcast episode.